your body is amazing. And I am 100% serious on that, okay? Because everybody's body is almost the same. That's how biology works. But your body still is amazing. And one of the reasons is the 11 different organ systems, the 11 different body systems inside of your body. The integumentary, nervous, skeletal, muscular, all of them do completely different things, yet somehow they work together. They're integrated, and that's amazing. It's an amazing feat of evolution that lets you live with minimal issues for the better part of 100 years or more if you're really lucky. And no mutation, no disease, nothing can stop them from at least attempting to work together. And that is awesome. Which is why we're going to be talking about it today, on this episode of Toby Pannone's Science Zone.
Alright, cut.
Great. You mind if I take a break?
Yeah, head to the green room.
Oh my god. Long day. Hopefully we can get done with one of these shoots before 5, am I right?
Hopefully.
Alright, man. Let's see what's on TV. Hello, and thank you for supporting your local public broadcasting channel. We can't do it without your help. Today, we have an amazing program full of amazing shows for you, including one PBBS original. First off, we have a drama about the stresses of being a spinal cord. Then, we have a short documentary about leukemia, the disease that kills hundreds of millions of cells every year. And finally, we have our very own original show, a new comedy about the outcast of the body. We really hope you enjoy our amazing lineup of shows here at PBBS, and if you do, you can feel free to go to our website or call us at 1-800-HUMAN-98. If you do that and make a donation of $30 or more, you can get this amazing prize. Thank you for supporting your local public broadcasting channel, and enjoy this premium broadcasting.
He said that I did, but he doesn't understand that I don't control my subcutaneous tractor. His nerves are coated, it's his fault for not moving the dirt.
And how does that make you feel, spinal cord?
Really bad. We were cooperating so well. He keeps my nerves safe, and I tell him about the stimuli he has to be careful of.
So you feel like he violated your agreement. And you, integumentary system. Why don't you agree with what spinal cord is saying?
It is not my fault. Digestive system deals with the fat. I work with dermis and epidermis, and dermis works with him.
Why do you feel like you have to cast the responsibility off to so many others? Why can't you just do it yourself?
That's the way I work. I'm a leader. But you wouldn't be able to do anything without me.
I tell you, digestive system, dermis and epidermis, about what's going on outside.
So what? Just because you help me doesn't mean you're automatically at a higher level than me.
It sounds like you think that spinal cord is taking too much power. Is there a reason you need that power?
It's just, when we were younger, he always made muscular system hurt epidermis and dermis. And just because he could. And then he blamed his damn dermis on me.
So you really do look up to spinal cord.
I did! He was so cool, so powerful, but he hated me.
I don't hate you, integumentary system. We were just dumb kids.
Well, this dumb kid did what that dumb kid did.
Seems like you two need each other. But he needed your approval.
Yeah, I did!
I'm sorry, man.
You both need to work together. One of you just isn't as good as both of you. I suggest you stay close.
Yeah!
This program is brought to you with support from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. And by support to your local PBBS station from viewers like you. Thank you. Good evening. In our highly advanced world, there are still many things we cannot do. And one of those things is cure a disease that affects billions of cells in millions of bodies annually. That disease is leukemia. It causes bone marrow to produce abnormal white blood cells. Tonight, we'll be talking with the leading experts and learning how leukemia comes about. That story and more tonight on 60 Microseconds. To start our deep dive into the history of leukemia, we must first talk about DNA. Leukemia is a cancer, meaning that it's caused by mutated blood cells. Even a small one-letter change in DNA can cause this mutation.
Well, you see that the cells divide too quickly and they crowd out the red blood cells.
There are many types of leukemia, but 4 types make up the majority of cases. They are acute lymphoblastic leukemia, or ALL, acute myeloid leukemia, or AML, chronic lymphocytic leukemia, or CLL, and chronic myeloid leukemia, or CML. So, leukemia is one of the great mysteries of our time. It affects almost all of the body systems, although specifically the circulatory system, but all of that information means that it takes a lot of care to survive it, and we have methods to cure it, but only certain medicines take for certain people. It really depends on the situation, and that's what makes it so difficult to treat. Doctors divide leukemia into 2 main categories, acute and chronic. Acute leukemia is caused by a rapid increase of these corrupted blood cells, meaning that bone marrow is too crowded and exhausted to produce more healthy cells. Chronic leukemia produces slightly more mature blood cells, which means it doesn't need to be treated immediately, and treatments can be monitored.
And unfortunately, the most common form of cancer in children is leukemia. On a cellular level, the blood is heavily corrupted.
Leukemia also causes many other systems, including weakness in the skeletal system, pain throughout the muscular system, bruises and pinprick beads on the skin, decreased immunity, and a loss of appetite in the digestive system due to the enlargement of the spleen or liver. Now, treating leukemia is also a huge job. The main therapy that many people know of is chemotherapy, but we can also use bone marrow transplants or blood transfusions or radiation therapy. The most important factor is knowing whether the cancer is moving slow or quick, because if it is in fact moving at a slower rate, which is still fairly fast, we can still attempt clinical trials using new medicines that may work better for the patient than any of our well-known options. But if it moves quickly, a flurry of various treatments may be the only option. Over the past few decades, survival rates have increased, but leukemia is still a terrifying disease that kills hundreds of thousands each year. The biggest hurdle is that doctors have no idea where this disease starts, and that's the key to finding a cure. For some types of leukemia, other diseases have been linked to its development. Down syndrome, neurofibromatosis, Klinefelter syndrome, Fanconi anemia, Schwarzman syndrome, Bloom syndrome, and autoimmune diseases can all lead to leukemia in some way, shape, or form.
The families with children with leukemia need financial assistance as chemotherapy and transplants don't come cheap.
And we really do need the public support. There's a lot of amazing research that has been done, but only through fundraising, grants, federal tax dollars. That's all for 60 Microseconds tonight. If you would like to donate to the fight against leukemia, go to www.lls.org. Thank you for watching, and have a pleasant evening. this way. It's my stupid fault for not being able to make insulin. What made me this way?
Ow! Who did that?
Ah, I can't believe I would hit you. You're such a small target.
Why do I have to be this way? If only I could produce some stupid HGH, then no one would make fun of me.
Hey, Brain, you get any new fidget toys? Actually, I did. There's a new study that proves that this fidget spinner can keep me from moving too much. And the study showed that a simple one without bright colors can help kids who fidget. In fact. Whoa! Have they made anything to stop you from rambling yet?
Mind if I sit here?
Sure. No reason not to. If we're together, it's less work for them to make fun of us.
So?
Take a seat.
Mind if I sit down too?
Okay. We need to address the elephant in the room. Oh, no offense, pancreas.
I agree. Maybe if we band together, we can fight back. I read it in a book once that losers always beat the cool kids.
Right.
Have some faith, pancreas.
I won't be of any use. I can barely lift my backpack.
Neither can I, but that won't stop us.
Let's meet here again tomorrow and discuss our master plan. Well, I thought I'd be prepared.
I think a bit too much.
Says you. I did some research and figured out something really cool.
Do tell.
Well, you, pituitary gland, if you aren't producing HGH, you need to get a synthetic hormones injected. And pancreas, diabetes isn't good, but there are ways to treat it by monitoring your blood sugar and getting artificial insulin injected, or by taking an oral medication which can reduce blood glucose levels.
Whoa, that was really informative, Brain. But what would happen if we were normal organ? How would it work then?
Oh, I can answer that. I would normally be controlled by the hypothalamus, another organ which links the nervous system to the endocrine system. The hypothalamus regulates the anterior pituitary gland specifically through a system of neurons we don't quite understand yet. And pancreas, you would normally be told by your islet cells to make glucagon and insulin. These hormones keep blood glucose levels stable, and they're really cool.
But what about me?
Well, Brain, you are still mostly a mystery to scientists. As of now, we don't know what causes ADHD, but we can treat it in some ways. Medicines like Adderall work well sometimes, and a therapist who specializes in ADHD therapy is a really good treatment.
Wow. So I guess the moral is we need to work together.
Yeah, I can use my hypothalamus to help you guys.
And we can talk to you and help you feel included, which is a proven treatment.
Tune in next week to see pituitary gland, pancreas, and brain take their ultimate form on Power Rangers Organ System.
Well, that's our show. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some serious prize winning to get to. See you next time.
Produced in association with the Timothy Lewis Science Foundation.